welcome back to At Home with Cindy. I have a really quick meal for you tonight that I'm basically cleaning out my refrigerator because I need to pick up an Azure haul. So let me show you what I have. Okay, here are my ingredients most of this is from the fridge. So we have pasta. That's not from the fridge, that's in my pantry. I have a little eggplant from my garden. It's decided to stop growing, so I picked it. Some garlic cloves. We have chicken stock. A little bit left over of pasta sauce. Half an onion that I'm going to use. And the rest of these mushrooms before they go bad, because mushrooms always go bad. I mean, I put the paper towels on them to help it all along, you know, and also some Parmesan cheese. So I looked on Pinterest to see if I could find anything, and I really didn't, but I did just find a basic recipe, just, you know, with the onion, the garlic, just cutting the vegetables up, sauteing them, and adding that. And if I don't like the sauce with just some of this and this, I'll add some like diced tomatoes or something. Either way, it's gonna be delicious. So, and I'm cleaning out my fridge. Look at all this that I am cleaning out. Well, this is probably gonna go back in, but 2, 3, 4, and this from my garden. So, I'm getting a head start. Okay, let's get started. I'm gonna chop the vegetables. But before I do anything, I'm going to take this fat out. Maybe I'll keep it. I don't know. It's a nice piece of fat. Oh, don't break, don't break. Let me get the rest of that in there. Okay. Let me just take this fat out because I really don't need all that fat. Fat's flavor, sure, but that's a lot. Okay, and I just love how that gels. Do you just love that? You know you did it right. Okay, so let me chop up my vegetables. I just want to tell you today, I went out because we have a Lodge store, Lodge cast iron, and they have a section where they're imperfect and the price is a lot less, and I always go there first. And I drove up to it and it closed down. I couldn't believe it. I was, when did it close? So another one bites the dust. I'm so sad. But all right, let me go chop my vegetables. Who likes washing mushrooms? Raise their hand. I don't think anybody does. It's so tedious, but you have to wash them. Oh, I just took that one off. So I cut my onion, and I'm just gonna leave this piece, and I'm gonna put this in the freezer to use for stock at a later date. And I was just wondering, just thinking, I'm gonna use some of that chicken fat for the meal. Why not? I'm gonna use olive oil and some of that chicken fat. And my husband's having leftovers, and this is just for me. So I might not use all those mushrooms, actually. So I started slicing my mushrooms, and by the way, I'm going to use them all because they won't last in the fridge. But then I realized I might as well cut them so they're about the same size as the eggplant. Whoops. And so they, you know, cut somewhat evenly. So I really haven't cut mushrooms like this in a long time. I usually like to just slice them, but this is how we're going to do it tonight. So what I'm going to do is just saute the onions, the eggplant, and the mushrooms all together. And then we're going to add the garlic. So let's move over there. I have my little pot of water over here, and this pan is heating up. And just a little bit of olive oil. Sometimes I go a little overboard with the olive oil. This time might be a little bit too much too. But I'm also going to add a little fat. of that chicken fat. Just to throw a little extra flavor, you know, why not? Let me see. Let's try that. Sorry for the noise. I'm so sorry. You know, I know people have commented before about how noisy it is, but I don't know. Chickens are noisy because they're cooking and moving. Okay. Just going to put these in. Where's my mushrooms? Oh, I don't know where my mushrooms are. They're all the way over here. Now, I'm definitely going to salt and pepper them. Really looking forward to this. It was good. The good thing about the eggplant being so small, there were 0 seeds, 0. And that was nice. I don't really like the seeds in the eggplant. Sorry. Smells good already. This is probably going to go about 15 minutes. Maybe a teeny bit longer, depending. I like my vegetables cooked. I don't... Whoops, excuse me. Going back in the pan. So I'm just going to let this go. It's on number 3, which is like medium-low, for 15, 20 minutes or whatever, whenever it's done. So I'll come back here and I'll let you know how long it took. Well, this has been going for about 14 minutes, but I think I'm going to add the broth and the sauce now because it's good. So first I'm going to just do some sauce. Just going to add it in. I don't really know. I'm just winging this, really. I don't really know what I'm doing, but I know it's going to be good. I want to make a little bit of a sauce so I can put it over the pasta. So it immediately stops cooking, and you can see the stuff coming up from the bottom of the pan, which I just love because it makes it easier to clean. Okay, so I'm going to add this. Make sure it's good, not moldy. Just going to get a teeny bit of water. Okay. And if I want to thicken it up, I can just thicken it up later. I'm just going to let this simmer. I don't know, 10 minutes. Maybe 15. I have to taste each one of the vegetables, and I'll let you know. So I might put a little bit of heavy cream in there, in a little bit. Why not? Okay. So should I add any more? No, I think that's good. So I'm just going to bring this up to simmer, then turn it back down to low. I'm going to let it go for 10-15 minutes and cook my pasta. And I think I'm just going to add a little bit of, oh, I forgot my garlic. Oh my gosh. This is a fail. I'm still going to add it. What was I going to say? Yeah, I think I'll add some cream. Oops, she's throwing things. And cheese, and I'm gonna be good. And now I just basically cleaned out my fridge and used the vegetable from the garden. Gotta do it these days. I have garlic sticking to my hands. So, I'll be back. Okay, so the veggies are ready. So, I just cleaned out my refrigerator even more. It's just maybe a quarter cup in there. I might not use it all. I really want to. Yeah, I'm gonna use it all. I don't think it was even a quarter cup. But now that's gone. And I'm going to taste the pasta, see if it's ready. So I think I'm gonna add some seasoning. I don't even know what I'm thinking. I haven't even added seasoning yet. Anyway, this is supposed to be a quick weeknight meal, right? That you just throw together with food that you have in your fridge. Somehow, I always make it longer. Let me do onion powder. Oh, garlic. I know I did garlic, but just what's a little bit more? Garlic powder. And my go-to, Italian seasoning. Turn it off. This is my go-to. I like to use it for everything. I don't buy any of those like McCormick specialty, you know, all those specialty spices. I just keep it stick with this, you know. Just to make sure I'm getting it all. And now I'm just gonna add some pasta water as I do it. I'm not gonna drain it completely. And more in there. There we go. Okay. Oops. I'm just going to let it sit there for a minute, and the pasta's going to soak up most of the liquid. And let me just make sure. I might have another 1 or 2 pieces here. I like to eat. I like to eat. There we go. Okay. So I'm just going to let this soak it up for just a minute. Smells delish. Okay, right there. I'm just gonna add some Parmesan, and that'll thicken up too. Thicken it up. Oops, there's my hair falling out of my head. So we just cleaned out the fridge, right? We just used the half of onion, the mushrooms, the pasta sauce, the rest of that heavy cream, and some of the chicken stock. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. This was all leftovers, you know. Some people might throw them away, you know, leftover food. Some people might throw them away, but look at this meal now. It's nutritious. It might not look that pretty, but I know it's gonna taste delicious. Because I got all I need. Salt, pepper, Parmesan, sauce. Ooh, okay, I'm gonna put it in my bowl. I talk a lot. Yeah, the color's a little off. And I didn't peel the eggplant, but it's gonna be delicious and I know it. Oops, what's that big piece there? Okay, here we go. This is dinner for me. Okay. Yeah, the color's a teeny bit off. If I if I had more cream, I'd use it, but that's all I had. But it gave it some flavor and it thickened it a little. And I'm gonna enjoy it. I'm gonna enjoy it. So, thank you so much for stopping by. I'm sorry it's still a little longer than I wanted it to be, but look what you can do. Look what you can feed your family with things from the refrigerator that are gonna go bad if you don't use them. Vegetables, everything, sauce, I'm just, cream. I'm very happy with myself. So please give it a thumbs up if you like it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.